Welcome, everybody. Well, that's one way to start. Woo! Hope everyone's been doing wonderful. I know I have. If you don't know who we are Shattered Tabletop Games. We play this podcast thing called Shattered Dungeons in a game called Shattered Dawn, which is an indie RPG we play every Tuesday night for everyone to check out and see and decide maybe, hey, I want to play that. And if you do want to play it, boy, do we have something in store for you. The digital edition of our second edition starter kit is available on DriveThruRPG. You can check that out on our shop. Shattered Tabletop Games /shop is where you go to check out all that. Also, if you didn't see the post on our social media pages, which you should totally go check out, today I uploaded all of our ambient role-playing game music that you have heard through Arc 1 and Arc 2 for a free download on our website. So if you have your own sessions that you're running, or if you have your own shows that you're running, or if you just want some interesting music for your players to set the mood for your adventuring, you can go to that website I just gave, Shattered Tabletop Games /shop, and literally it's just one button, click, download, they're all there. It's pretty wonderful.
Out of curiosity, is the hit single "Toss a coin" or "Throw a coin to your dark god"?
No, I'm afraid that one didn't make it in. See, we have a very harsh critic. Our record label exec. I'm kidding. We don't. We wouldn't be releasing it for free if that were the case. If you haven't, become a patron on our Patreon page or a subscriber on Twitch. That helps us run this whole thing, keeps the show afloat, as it were. On Patreon, if you check out our $5 NPC generator tier, you get to name and kind of develop some NPCs for our show that we will use. And I got one more this month. It came our way. Maybe you'll run into him tonight, or it, or they. Who knows? But I will promise that I did have to practice a voice for it. So hopefully you guys get there. And if you don't, you're dead to me.
Fair enough.
Yep. Okay. That didn't land how I thought it would. So cool things.
We're just like, okay.
This is sad now. And then lastly, if you'd like some of the...
I was trying to put churros in chat.
I respect that. If you want some of the awesome merch we peddle, such as this cup that says this is a paralyzed lotion, not a potion, or a shirt that says Associates for Life, and look, we have other fine cast members who are wearing Shattered Dungeons merch. You can go again to that same page, Shattered Tabletop Games /shop. You can get it all there. If you haven't already, go follow us on social media. Tag a friend in our post when you see the new episode pop up, and invite them to maybe watch with you, either in person, if you can, or just send them a link to our Twitch page and say, hey, watch, or else I'm going to sneak into your house and take all of your pillows. That seems like it's a simple enough threat to not harm anybody. So you better do that, please. You like that? Better do that, please. I demand this, if that's okay. Do it, if you will. Well, we have a fun and sad show for us in Planned Store Town tonight. Heather is feeling under the weather, so she's not with us, and Raven is moving to Germany, so he's not with us either, but he is here in spirit. So without any more talking from my end, enjoy our wonderful intro video. This is Shattered Dungeons. And we are back.
Just stabbing
You're
people.
always
They're
after
magically
me,
delicious.
Everyone,
and rainbows.
you have missed so much. We talk about so many important things during our intro video.
Important.
As I have stated at least once or twice before, this show is brought to you by our patrons on Patreon and our subscribers on Twitch. Join the crew. You get special bonuses and a plus 15 to your attack roll against seriousness. That's a real villain that we encounter a lot. Tonight with us, we have the wonderful and incredible Jordan playing Nikina.
Hi everybody. I once tried to name one of my children after a Japanese mech anime, and my wife didn't want anything to do with it.
Is true though. We have Lauren playing the infamous Brand.
Oh, hey, y'all. I hardly think I'm infamous, but I guess I'll take it.
We have Ray playing the incredulous Jensar.
Oh, bonjour, j'aime les explosions.
And of course, we have Dion playing the infallible Flynn.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Wonderful now, yeah. Sorry, if you haven't joined our Discord, join our Discord. Cliff, who played Lutz in Arc 1, was talking with us, and the Belschnickel came up, and anyway, Lutz is on my mind. So, recapping last episode, David Threepwood went insane pretty incredibly, and you just happened upon someone who could rehabilitate him. And so after much debate and the slaying of a giant monster, shout out to chat that made that monster grow and delivered us Ultra Flynn, you were able to protect him for the immediate future as he goes about becoming sane once more. And so we pick it up after that. After you've restocked your food, water, and rations, you begin once more towards Arakiel. The road to Arakiel is long and arduous. Along the way, you spot a small caravan traveling the same direction toward Arakiel. Due to your speed and the heft of their wagons, you are gaining on them. And so we'll kind of go from there. So what do you guys speak about as you're nearing this caravan?
I mean,
That's a nice caravan.
he's gonna get better, right? Like, he can't be crazy forever.
I'm sure he'll get better, and then he'll come back and he'll be with us again. I'm just sure about it.
I mean, I can't imagine just something driving you crazy over and 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 over again.
I can think of a few things.
What? Like what? What would drive you crazy? What would do that? What could do that to you, Mr. Jensar? Mr. Jensar, what would drive you crazy, Mr. Jensar?
You know, I have an idea. I'm gonna pull out of my pack my little bits of mask for Nikina. Yeah, why don't you try this?
What do you want me to do with these?
Just hold it against your face.
Okay.
Yes. Oui.
Do you need me to hold on to this for you?
Oui.
Nikina is now
I just can't
wearing.
handle all these people's voices changing. It's just put me in a tizzy.
What do you mean changing?
As
I just need you to stop talking. Just stop talking. Everybody just stop talking. Look, there's a caravan, and maybe it's a circus caravan, and maybe we can find some circus performers, and they can amuse us and take our minds off of missing our little duckling.
I have heard circus performers are dangerous creatures.
Oh, I'm sure they're not dangerous creatures, especially like the high wire, like sharpshooting axe. I'm sure they're not dangerous at all.
I've heard many an orphan has been. Many an orphan has
Only
been.
two.
What a throwback.
Oh, they have
Only
never
dangerous.
harmed orphans or kittens. I am sure about it.
Only dangerous to the wee babies.
Wait, who would put the baby on the wire?
So, as you guys are gaining on this caravan, eventually, you near them once more, and along the way, all you can think of is the friend you've left behind, the mighty pirate David Threepwood. Quack.
It's like I still hear him with us.
And so as you near, you notice that there appear to be many Visaville operating the caravan, many of which seem to be whispering, jostling equipment and belongings as you near. The driver of the rear wagon turns and addresses you. I wish no trouble. We're heading to Irakil. Please leave us be.
Why would you start your conversation like that?
Well,
I mean, that just seems suspicious.
Look, roads in these are treacherous,
like-
to say the least.
That's like saying, oh no, don't look over there, there's nothing to see.
Well, I mean, there isn't much to see over there for sure, but I tell you what, please, go on ahead of us. You have nothing to, we don't want any trouble, but we are prepared to defend ourselves against bandits such as yourselves, maybe. I don't know that
And
for a
turn our
fact.
backs on you so you can shoot us in the back? Or sneak up on us all quiet-like in your skibbly little feet? No, thank you.
We are a trade caravan, Missy. We have nothing else to do but trade. And
I'm sorry, who are you calling Missy?
Did I say something wrong?
I think you just need to be quiet now.
I'll
Pardon
be
me,
plenty
but why-
quiet if you move on ahead of us. Go a different way, maybe, whatever you need to do.
Pardon me, but what seems to indicate to you that we are some sort of bandit troop?
Well, we've heard tales from some of the passers-by that bandits have been hijacking people along this road.
And that immediately means all you see are bandits?
Well, yeah. I don't
I mean,
recognize
that
any
makes
of
perfect
you for
sense to
sure.
me.
Well, I am Nicanor, if that helps.
I don't know Nicanor, but it's nice to meet you for sure.
That was the point. It was intended as an introduction.
Well, okay then. Well, I suppose you can travel alongside us, though it looks like you have the lighter load, so you'll probably go ahead of us eventually. Unless you really want to spend the time with us, get to know us a little better.
I mean, I am always one for making friends.
We do like to meet new people. We like to talk to them, and we like to share stories, and we like to tell them about ourselves, and we just like to have a nice little chat while we walk along here. Won't
So
that be
you're
nice?
talkers then, great. Well, I can't say all of us are talkers, but we'll do our best.
Normally I'm quite a talker, but for some reason today I do not feel as vocal as I am used to.
Might be the masks, that's why I'm not wearing mine. Outside Irakil, many of the faux pas kind of fall by the wayside,
Nikita just looks back confused, like, I don't get what he's talking about.
So, I guess, if you need anything, let us know. Enjoy the ride. Gonna just focus ahead. Hopefully we
If
get
you
there
spot
shortly.
any of these bandits or other strong foes that need vanquishing, please let me know.
For sure. Brand, you see ice, frost, if you will, kind of seeping out of the inside of both of the wagons.
You appear to be muted.
Brand
You have
is
mutated.
speechless. Something very rare for Brand.
Speechless. Oh my! I think they're carrying bodies. Jensar, Flynn. Oh my goodness, Nikina, come here. Look at what that's coming out of the. Do it again.
Okay, so
What?
Here, so I'm gonna start working my way over to get a close listen. I'll leave my mount where it's
Brand
at.
is just like
Okay.
her
Are you
mouth is
okay,
agape. She's
Miss
starting to like flap her hand.
I'm gonna hold out a bag to Bran so she can breathe in it.
Yes.
Are you okay, Miss Brand? You do not sound like yourself.
Neither do you.
What does she mean?
I sound normal, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Oddly enough, Gorik, that is quite comforting. I never thought I would see that.
Brand, you must breathe into this bag. Get yourself under control. In my medical opinion, you would not want to shatner yourself.
I'm sorry. I am under control, Jensar. I think you need to keep your medical opinion to yourself. And take your stinky stank little bag, too. I'm not breathing in that thing. Ugh.
It smells
Flynn.
like paint.
Flynn, did you see? Look at the in the wagons. Do you see that
Yes, the
ass?
blah.
Oh no, she's caught the threepwood.
Quack.
Quack. I'm hearing the voice of my little duckling in my head, and it's just making me say it.
Brand, you should just ride into the sunset. No, I don't
So
know.
I'd look at the wagon a little bit more closely from a distance.
Okay.
From where I'm at. Do I see anything unusual? I know you mentioned the frost that's coming out. Is it coming through the bottom of the wagon and dropping? Like, is it something chilling the wagon, or is it something just pouring out of the wagon?
It is like, think about a window. Like, if frost is seeping in from the outside, it almost looks like that, but it's coming from the inside out. So it's along the creases, it's along the threshold of the doors. It's not encasing it, it's not dropping off necessarily, but it is noticeable along each and every seam.
Can I draw the frost out? Like, or is there any way for me to sense how, like, if there's an object that's covered in frost that's large inside the wagon?
So you can move the frosting is how you're an Ice Elementalk. You can kind of like reach out with your feelings, if you will. Jedi this thing. To kind of get a sense of what's available for you to move, if that makes sense. But that's pretty much the limit of what you can do with that.
So I can't, like, yank whatever it is from the wagon.
You try for a second, just like subtly, but nothing inside budges, and it doesn't seem like there's enough substantial things in there to pull, if that makes sense.
I think I just realized that Bran could probably make us snow cones.
Probably. Hey, maybe you there, too close to the wagon. Don't want to run you over or anything.
Excuse me, my friend.
Pardonnez-moi.
Now,
No,
Jensar,
no,
as you
not
near, you notice that the curtains kind of inside the wagon are almost frozen solid.
So as Jensar rides a little closer, I'm gonna. Pardonnez-moi. Are you in need of medical services?
Well,
I am a licensed professional, and I hold up just like a piece of paper real quick, put it away.
on it, handwritten in crayon, it says medicine, but it's spelled with an S instead of a C.
Just says like I-R backwards, doctor.
Oh my
Missing
goodness.
all the vowels.
Yeah. So, no, I mean, we don't need medical attention yet. Unless someone tries to ransack us, then I'm sure we'll need some after the fight that would naturally ensue.
I look at Flynn. It's always Flynn.
Flynn, it appears Jensar thinks you'll kill somebody!
He's not wrong.
Oh my, now why are y'all exchanging like gazes here? What's happening?
I
Can I
believe they fancy each other.
Oh my. Well, love will find a way. Can I talk to, is this a Visaville? Who's next to him?
So there's a Visaville driver, and then there are Visaville, like merchant guards almost, they appear to be.
Oh, okay.
So
But they're all Visaville.
yeah.
All right then.
Can I speak to them?
Sure. What do you say?
I hope you don't find this rude. I do try to be polite, but I can't help but notice because I am an ice Kellerman talk as was. I just can't help but noticing how maybe like you just have some delightful freeziness on your wagons, and I just wonder like what shop you got these at, because like are they this season's or last season's? Because I would love to find one similar.
Well,
They're quite beautiful.
we're carrying ice cream.
That sounds
pardon?
delicious. May I have some?
Popsicles. We have tasty treats inside these wagons.
I'm sorry, is this like the ice cream truck that I have heard so much about? Aren't you supposed to be singing a song? Shouldn't you be singing a song? I think there's supposed to be music playing. And
Nope.
all the people come at no.
I
Nope.
do believe the young lady is correct. There
nope,
should
not-
be a song in your heart.
We have a
Yes,
song in our heart, yeah,
and then I
but
come and I purchase some of your tasty confectionaries.
nope, can't do that. Sorry. Basically, these are just for the city vernacular, so gonna have to
I mean,
pass on
we've come
that.
from the city of Iraqiel, so could you just like sell me? Do you have any like fudge bombs or tater tots
Not
or
that
like
you'd want to eat now.
like fizzy whistles or squidgy palms or
Nikida's gonna try something. He's
You
going
do
to
know your
flash.
ice cream, huh?
whizzy whiz dingers.
I'm gonna flash our badge.
We're an ice
Oh
cream
my.
store, not a fireworks store. Sorry, miss. Nikina, go ahead and flash your
Sometimes
badge.
I do get confused.
We're gonna flash the badge of our fun time group. As we have
For badge flashing.
I believe we have some sway at this point.
Your decoder ring.
My apologies. I didn't know we had members of the Augury Vestige here.
Yes, and we are very, very parched and would appreciate
And very
delicious treat.
Do you have any of those rocket pops, or maybe the orange ones with the cream, the orange creamsicles? Oh, those are.
What about your copyright neutral character bars? They always look a little bit off from the picture, but it is usually still satisfying.
Or maybe like some ice cream.
A monkey moose or a ninja tortoise.
Well, I could.
We
I
have
could go for a
Sugar
goose
Man
crack.
bars and the Flying Caped Crusader. No.
Do you have Amazing Woman?
It's wunderbar.
Sturge Man is in here, it
Oh,
appears.
yes, I believe I've heard of the
plant,
Sturge Man.
plant lady. And
And don't forget these books called Where's Willow? So no, I'm going to level with you because honestly, knowing now that you're members of the Vestige, it's you'll probably be able to just see into the future and the past and know what's happened. We
I mean, that is what we do.
this isn't our caravan.
Are you the bandits? Somebody save me from these terrible creatures.
Whoa there, Missy, whoa. Now, we live in Arakiel, though we do have a business out here in the Azure, mostly centered about ransacking non-Vasorville and non-Arakiel caravans, taking them, and then selling everything and the captives we've taken for a pretty penny. So,
You do realize that by a matter of perspective, that would make you the bandits, yes?
I think these are the bandits.
if, look,
So your
perspective
fear is a
aside,
bit ironic, really.
yes. Now, if you weren't
you
members of the Augury Vestige, we would just, tried to let you go ahead and then shoot you and take your stuff.
I was right. You
But
snake in the grass.
knowing now that you're members of the Augury Vestige, we will not harm you in any way, shape, or form. But, like I said, this is kind of our business, so we appreciate it if you...
So then you have the proper permits for this business, yes?
Oh, absolutely. Here, 1 second. And he rifles through some of the stuff inside the wagon for a moment.
It's a piece of paper that says I do what I want.
No,
IR merchant, missing all vowels.
he does pull out an insignia, and you don't recognize what it is, obviously, but it does look to be given from the city of Arakiel, though, again, you're not sure exactly where from. And you notice that there's like a red, white, and blue ice cream drizzle that's gotten on it from some of the rocket pops inside.
Like talking amongst ourselves. So he does have the ice cream or no?
They have the explosives.
So you say red, white, and blue?
Yep,
Oh no. You have set off Jin.
Can I smell it?
it smells like freedom.
I'm tempted to say America, but I do not know.
Clearly not blood. From the
No,
red.
it's definitely not blood. It's like sugar water.
It's not bad.
Jensen,
Oh.
just be careful. If
Nice.
you blow up the caravan, just save the ice cream, okay?
It's either a really good bluff or they have they really are carrying what they say they're carrying. I give him back his certificate.
Thank
do we
you.
have to inspect the cargo or no?
I think I need to inspect your cargo, sir.
Why don't we just travel with them?
I think we should kill them.
Wait, did you just say that out loud?
I thought we were talking amongst ourselves
Yeah,
at this point.
you guys are doing the old Scooby-Doo huddle.
I can just imagine his facial expression.
I mean, it wouldn't be unlike us to have a It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia loud conversation about someone in front of them.
Very true. That is kind of normal for you.
We have no reason to kill them. I mean,
we have done it before. No?
They were gonna stab us in the back.
This is a very strange turn of events.
Wait.
I wouldn't expect this.
Stab us in the back.
What?
They said they were going to shoot us.
They said
Until I
they were gonna-
identified our organization, they said their plan was to murder us.
and take our things and sell them.
I do
And sell
enjoy
us.
some of my things.
And most of my stuff.
Let's wait till we have a more advantageous situation.
I
Now-
mean, it seems a little odd to be taking orders from a 8-year-old, but okay.
I'm 14.
12-year-old.
I'm a big, strong man.
Yes, you are, dear.
So, as
You
you
look over and Nicholas just licking himself.
through the mask. Now, it's at this point that you notice through your dialogue, the bandits have actually slowed down even more, and you are now in front of them.
Wait, what?
We're gonna be stabbed in the back.
And
Everybody turn around.
as you pull ahead and realize that you're now in front of them, and they've slowed down in front and are now behind you, you turn around and hear them shout, "Now!" Turning around all too late, the entire caravan group has pulled out ranged weapons and are firing upon you. Bolts and potency cannon fire volleys toward you, and thankfully,
I told you this would happen.
Wait, T, you're right.
I told you we should just kill them and eat their ice cream.
You know, normally I would have said we kill too fast, but apparently not this time.
let's see. Callisto has taken enough damage to fall unconscious. She took the brunt of those attacks.
Oh no.
She is not afraid to die, but I do
She's
not wish her
unconscious.
dead.
Gorick got shot in the shoulder for a substantial amount of damage and is not feeling that great. He goes, "Ah, my shoulder! I need that! That's my killing shoulder!" And
You have two.
oh yeah! After that, everyone go ahead and roll that initiative. We have Flynn with a 98. Let's get some initiative from the chat
I do
peoples.
find it ironic the one time we don't immediately decide to murder people. They're like, you fools.
I bet you'll let me kill people next time.
Gorick goes on an 18, and
I just wanted to wait till we got a good advantage.
yeah.
You lost it.
Keep rolling, Chad. I need 4 more.
Keep them low, chat. Keep them low.
So, we are going to go on this. Flynn, you are up first.
Okay. I am going to.
I'm assuming that's just fast running.
I don't know what the foot pads sound like on this thing, but I'm assuming it moves faster than I am.
Oh yeah, it's got like padded feet, so
So I move over to here and I leap from it to attack this guy.
okay. Go ahead and roll that beautiful, beautiful murder footage.
Here comes the nat ones, everybody.
Yeah,
Prepare
get ready.
yourselves.
He's bursting into action. Hey, that's a crit.
Oh, crit! And not crit.
Correct. That is not a crit.
Oh, wait. And. Oh, not crit. Still not a crit. It's close.
No, but it is a hit.
I crit at 86 over.
Uh,
So that is going to be for 24, I think I'm up to now. On a swing, yeah. Yep. So he's gonna take 48.
okay. He takes 48 damage. Good hit. After Flynn, it is Jensar.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. He takes more of that because one's a crit. 62.
Okay.
Total.
Jensar, what do you do?
I am attempting to find in the new book where the potions are located.
In the equipment section, I believe.
Yeah. I am trying to find the equipment section.
Do you want us to come back to you?
I had everything written down, but the notebook is not in here. Yeah, I will hold my action for a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna say you go after Brand. Does that sound right?
Okay.
Okay.
That works for me.
All right. After that, it is Nikona.
Gonna bear my way over.
I hate the puns so much, but they're welcomed.
And then jump off Bear to join these two up here on the wagon.
Mm-hmm.
And take my kitty swipes at the first gentleman.
Okay.
I am in no mood for this.
Well, I am, sir or ma'am. 110 is a hit, 67 is a hit.
Then that is 64 damage altogether.
Good hit. After whole turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. The person next to Callisto's unconscious body runs up to Brand, and he is going to swing at you, Brand, with his obsidian sword. 26 is a miss. And then he is going to cast the spell Electrical Arrow at you. Is 77 a hit?
Oh, dang it. Is electrical arrow ranged
Technically, yes.
by any chance?
It is indeed.
Hold on, let me look. 70. And make sure that covers. Does ranged deflection cover
It's a
spells
spell.
as. Huh?
Yes, it would.
Yeah, so no, 77 does not hit.
Nice. All right. After his turn, the other one goes, the one next to you, Flynn, and he's going to swing at you twice with his obsidian sword.
Mm-hmm.
Both are misses. And then he is going to try to punch you. Does 79 hit?
Nope.
Okay, there goes that one damage. So much for that. After their turn, it is the guy next to Nikona's turn, and Nikona, in response to you kitty swiping him, as you so eloquently put it, he's going to zap you with some electrical arrows. So prepare your heart and your mind. Does 49 hit?
No,
79?
that will.
You take 36 points of damage, electricity damage.
I did ask for a strong fight. Thank you for it.
You got it, mister or ma'am.
Why do you have trouble with this?
I can't tell with the mask. After...
What is everyone's obsession with masks?
who knows? After that, it is Brand.
I am going to take 2 wallops to this guy. Can I reach him from where I am?
Yeah.
Is he filling up 4 squares? What's happening?
He's about your size. The placement of his token is odd.
Blammo! And blammo!
Both do not hit. He kind of bobs and weaves while you're on your horse.
I am having kind of an off day today.
You just yeet yourself off of the horse and pound it. After... I don't know. After Brand, it is Jensar.
Okay, so I'm ready now. I'm looking at this spot right here,
Okay.
just so that for reference.
that's on the other side. So you're looking to fire something kind of over the caravan and land it just on the edge where whatever explosion of mist or fire or something would hit a lot of people.
Wait. So I'm gonna come back like this, falling back. So I'm not with a group anymore. And I pull out my crossbow and a lovely bolt that seems to be filled with like a greenish slime-looking liquid.
Okay.
And lobbing it over the caravan into that spot, it explodes with the 20-foot radius of fear.
Okay.
It is a poison of fear with a 20-foot radius. Targets flee combat for 2 turns. So my intention was to hit this guy, these 2 horses, if I can click them, this guy, and this guy.
Yes.
And not me.
And not Nikita. Like, the edge of it should come right up to Nikita.
Okay.
I am on top.
Go ahead
be
and
fair.
roll. And then I'm
Okay.
getting a stamina check against your roll.
Okay.
For
That
each
works
of
for
them.
me.
How nimble are them horses?
The horses are stuck to the wagon, so they have blinders on. They don't even know what's happening on that side of them. So they're just gonna go nuts.
You might get lucky on the horses alone.
That's okay. Good to know. So natural 100
Oh my god.
on the first guy. He breathes it in just like out of anger. He's like, "This is going to fuel me." The next guy rolls a natural 1, so he gets
No.
it's worse for him. And then the other guy also breathes it in and is feared, and so they are going to run
pendulum
away from
swing.
combat. And so as they breathe it in, their eyes go wide with just complete and utter fear, and they leap off the wagon, running away from the combat as far as they can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which puts them yonder. And they're just running wildly off into the Azure. Now let's check out these horses. 113
Oh my.
safe.
The horse, of course.
And I think the other one's out of range, right? So
That's a horse of a different color.
that horse is like, I've smelled worse.
Did you fart?
Pardon me. So after that guy, our next friend is gonna go, and he is going to.
Did this guy roll?
Yeah, he's got an 18. It appears I messed something up.
Uh-oh.
No matter. Oh no, he already left. That's what it is. So after Jensar, it is now Mr. 29's turn. 29 is the guy atop the caravan in front. I'm sorry, 32, not 29. He is going to electrify Flynn and Jensar.
Oh my.
Yep, gonna do it twice. Flynn, 39 to you is a miss. Jensar, 75 to you.
Well, this is against my armor rating?
Yes.
Yep, that's a hit.
You take 32 points of damage. I'm sorry, 36 points of damage.
Quick, stick your sword in the ground and ground yourself.
I don't have a sword.
As you whip the sword out, it acts like a lightning rod and it just like arcs right to that.
Am I doing it right?
Now the next guy is going to run kind of back and around, dodging the bear, and he is also going to try and attack you, Brand. He swings with his sword twice. 76 and 96, both not criticals. Do those hit?
Yes.
You are going to take 28 damage total.
Okay.
Oh no, our mother duckling.
Quack duck.
Gorik's turn. Let's get a roll from chat to see what Gorik does. I tell you what, though.
Let's get that big dice energy in chat.
Yeah, he is going to run up and trying to defend Brand. You're going to get my other murder shoulder! As he tries to pummel someone into the ground. 63 is a great hit. He hits for 40 points of damage against the guy who just ran up. Hey Neri, it's nice to see you. Thank you Sue for the roll.
Hello,
I don't know what that
Neri.
was. Flynn, you're up.
All right. This guy in front of me, he's gonna get the brunt of everything I have to bear.
Okay. 33 does
Which
not
is
hit.
not much.
He is
83
exposing
is
himself.
Yeah. How much
This the
damage?
83 hit.
Yep.
Okay, the 83 is 24.
Nice.
Is he still up?
He is.
And another 24.
That is wonderful. All right. You
He's
have
still
done
up?
it. He is still up. He's taking it on.
This guy.
Get a load of this guy. After Flynn, it is one of the guys who has ran away's turn, and they're gone. They are so far gone. They're just off the map.
Crying. That's my bear.
Nikona, you're up.
I welcome this new challenge. Slaps self with ward and then swipes with the other for trying to do a left-handed uppercut.
101 is a hit.
That's a 32 damage.
Okay.
And I have my ward on. So yippee yippee.
After your turn, it is this guy. Flynn, he is going to try and zap you for some electrical damage and hit you with a sword. 19 is miss on his sword. 40 is a complete and utter miss with the electrical arrow. It goes sailing past you and implants itself in the ground. Brand and Gorik are going to be swung at by the guy in front with their swords. Brand, 58 to you, 86 to Gorik. Does 58 hit you, Brand?
No.
All right. You defend with your shield as Gorik gets hit in the same shoulder he got hit in earlier. Ah, that's the bad one!
At least it's not a new pain.
Truth. That is true. After that, Nikona, the one in front of you, is going to try once more to electrify you. 26 is a miss. Sword is a crit. You're going to take 38 points of damage.
My ward will absorb.
That's a sword hit.
Wait, you said electric. That was the range thing.
The 26 was the electrical hit. The 110 was a critical hit with a sword.
Oh, son of a biscuit. Okay, how much?
38.
And gravy.
38. All right.
After
Metagaming.
all of them have gone, it is now Brand's turn.
One good turn deserves another. And so I'm gonna slap this guy and then the guy behind him with my shield just upside the head.
Okay.
Oops.
114 is a great hit.
Two.
76 also hits. How much damage total?
None of my stuff does much damage, but that is 16.
Total?
Okay, you are doing your best.
16 for each shield bash.
Oh, okay. Good job.
No one can ask
32
more
points of
of you.
damage ain't bad. After Brand, it is Jensar.
All right. Who looks like they have taken the most beatings?
Honestly, from your vantage point, you can't really tell.
Neat. All right. Well, then I'm going to go back to my roots. I'm going to do the opposite of.
To a populated area.
I'm going to do the opposite of a yeet,
Oh,
which is
So just gonna yoink?
a yoink.
The Lord Yeetus and Yoinkus?
So I'm going to jump off my horse and run over to this wagon and try a wilderness check to steal the wagon.
oh, snap. Okay, roll a wilderness check.
Oh,
Ooh. So
can I add to it?
no, so the wilderness check you just did was against each individual horse, and so one horse is like, I don't know you, you're not my master, and the other one's like, oh yeah, this guy's cool, I'll do what he says. And so as you guys have been kind of traveling slightly, everyone's kind of stopped and doing their thing. Jensar, you now have control of one of the horses. Tofu just added the command exclamation point yeet and exclamation point yoink, each of which does the opposite of what it's supposed to.
Yeet yoinks and yoink eats.
Ray Shinobi, the god of yeet and the goddess of yoink. That's
We
funny.
also now have Command Quack.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Command Quack
it
is
was
in there.
awesome.
Jensar, you've netted nothing, but you at least have an opportunity now to do something with one of the horses should you decide you want to.
Can I, with any last little freebie moments or anything, can I let the one that with the Texas accent that's being stubborn, can I let that one just go? Like, be free?
You would have to get over onto the horse or nearby it and actually release it from its sparting.
Okay. What about just punching it in the face? No, I'm kidding.
Nick turns around. You need what done?
Yeah. You're close enough. Punch that horse in the face.
You are going to listen to me, yes? After Jensar, it is this guy's turn.
This guy.
The other caravan driver turns around to look at Nikona, sees that there's some angst going on there. Also sees Jensar is trying to apprehend the caravan behind him, so he is going to try and electrify both of you. Nikona, 83 to you.
That will hit, yes.
So you're going to take 36 points of electrical damage to your ward. Jensar, a 29 to you, it misses, it goes sailing past you, and you are fine. Off in the distance, you hear one of the caravan members who ran off go, "Ow!"
Must have stubbed his toe.
And then Brand and Gorik, the one nearest you guys, turns around, sees what's going on, disengages from you guys, and travels south to try and deal with Jensar. Jensar, this guy's gonna kind of climb up onto the caravan as you're trying to steal it, and knock you, grapple you and try and knock you over. So you are going to do opposed stamina checks right now.
Okay. Oh, you will
Your
try.
Jensar, that's mine.
I'm just making sure it doesn't run away.
So he
Can't
rolled
steal
a
this, I stole
120.
this.
Jensar, what do you roll?
It's frozen right now.
Oh, okay.
It just says rolling the dice. There it goes.
137. So he, dang, natural 92. So he jumps up on the caravan and is like, "Hey, this is our caravan!" And he goes to grab you. And as he goes to grab you, you do the thing where you like stick your hands inside his grasp and push his arms up and out. And I'm gonna allow you to get a free melee attack against him if you would like.
Oui.
Do it.
Do it.
I have plus 10. Oh no, wait, that's heavy melee. Yeah.
And so Jensar goes to try and punch him off of the wagon, but he doesn't budge. Clearly, Jensar doesn't have the natural strength to just, yeet him off of this thing.
Nikina has not trained me in hand-to-hand.
Not yet,
I
anyway.
directly blame him.
Let's get a roll from chat for Gorik as he tries to assist Brand. And
never
then
asked.
after Gorik, it will be Flynn's turn. So while we're waiting on that, Ray Shinobi with a 47 goes to swing against the Visaville in front of him, but the Visaville dodges out of the way. Gorik's flaming greatsword plants itself in the ground. Flynn,
George,
however,
you're not very good at this.
I'll get them one day. Try swinging a heavy weapon with only one good shoulder.
It's true. It's true.
Flynn is unleashing the beast on this guy in front of him.
All I hear
I mean, if he drops on the first hit, I'm moving on to hit somebody else, just so you know.
So, how much damage do you deal?
None of those are crits, so they're all going to be 24 each.
All right, so on on your first attack, you deal 24 damage, and he drops unconscious.
Double tap.
I'll come back to him. He's not going to get back up, likely.
Okay, Flynn, roll a stamina check real quick.
Stamina check?
Yep.
Okay.
And so Flynn stabs this guy, and just the sheer force of the wound knocks him down as he starts to bleed out. And
Seriously?
with a roll of natural 1, Flynn tries to climb up in like a really cool motion onto this caravan, but he fails miserably and just kind of like stands there for a second and then just like, you know how a small child tries to climb up onto a chair?
Oh, absolutely.
That's what he does trying to get up onto this wagon. But as he does so, he makes his 2 other attacks, each dealing 24 damage to the caravan driver.
He just stabs him in the feet.
Yeah.
I mean, with that nat 1, I'm willing to just have fell and laid on the ground for the rest of the turn as penalty.
No.
That's pretty bad.
I prompted that. I was trying to get some cool points going, but... After Flynn, it is Nikina.
First, Nikita is going to slap the other hand to heal.
Okay.
Yes, things have begun to get interesting. And swinging now with a right cross.
95 is a hit.
Another 32 damage.
He is still up.
Good. Let us continue this dance.
I will break you.
That's your whole turn?
Yup.
All right.
I don't get multi-attack until level 15.
After Nikina, Brand, the guy next to you, is going to attack. And let's get a roll in chat for the next guy's attack roll. Brand, he tries to electrify you. 81 to you is a hit. Yes?
Cheers.
You take 36 points of electrical damage. And then he's going to swing haphazardly at Gorik. Also a hit. This time dealing 14 points of damage to Mr. Gorik.
How are they looking?
Gorik or Brand?
Yes.
Gorik looks like he's taken some damage, but you can't quite tell 100%. Nikina, the guy in front of you says yes. This dance is going to be wonderful.
You forgot your accent for a moment, yes.
It's all the blood loss. And so, with a roll of 86 to Nikona, does that hit?
Yes.
Thank you, Ray Shinobi, for the 70. You are hit for 36 points of electrical damage. And then...
Is that the melee or the spell?
That's the spell.
Aha! Then I'm only hit for 2 points of actual damage
Good.
because of my ward.
Nice. That's very nice. The bad news, though, is he's literally going to do it again. And so let's get one more roll from chat.
Low, please. Low rolls.
Oh, yeah. And while I'm waiting on that, the next person up will be Brand. Now, Nikona, does a 77 hit you?
Yes.
You are hit for 36 electrical damage.
Oh.
And as he's doing it, he says, "Unlimited power!"
I feel
Like, it's all of Nikona's
make
fur.
friends.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Nikona's fur is just poofy.
I'm like the kids you see go touch the little globe at the kids' museums that lift their hair.
Yes. Brand, you're up. What do you do?
I would like to ice arrow this gentleman right here.
All right, roll it.
Trapped.
48 does not hit. It just lands in the ground next to him.
I am going to. Oh, I keep on forgetting that I actually recover health. So I'm gonna try to pop him again.
74 is a hit. How much damage?
It is 36, I believe.
Nice, good hit.
36. And that is health and stamina, if that matters.
Ooh.
And then
It does if he has to make a stamina check. That's not
And
going to
then
be good.
I'm gonna scamper over here and hide behind the lizard guy over here.
Okay.
Go get him, Go Rig.
I am not feeling well, so I'm just gonna go take a nap back here.
Jensar, what do you do now that it's your turn and you've successfully defended your future wagon?
I immediately get my halberd out that I have not used in a hot minute.
You
And cut it.
blow the dust off of it.
Twirl it around a little bit, all kung fu style, and even
Please.
though I haven't used this in forever.
Please roll, and I hope you get a natural one so I can make this funny. 97. It's a good hit.
I
How much damage?
I don't think 90 is a crit.
No.
So yeah, I just kind of flail it around and I hit this guy for 46 points of damage because it was a power attack.
Nice. Good hit. After Jensar, it is our friend's turn. Let's see. This guy in front of you, Flynn, is going to retaliate. And I think that's... And then the one in front of you, Jensar, is going to also retaliate. Let's
Okay.
get a roll in chat for each of them. So I need 2 rolls from chat, please. Flynn, the first one is his sword. 85 is a hit, I'm assuming.
And barely a hit. I thought it was gonna whiff on everything.
14
clearly
damage
wrong.
to you. Jensar is I'm assuming 85 natural roll is a hit to you.
Yes.
All right, so that's 14 damage to you.
Okay.
And then Flynn, I'm sorry. This is gonna be it's It's gonna be a 109 for the electrocution arrow.
What?
Yeah, does that?
Were we at full health entering this fight or no?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 36 damage to you from the electricity.
Are you alive?
Wait, did you say 36 damage or 109 damage?
109 to hit, 36 damage.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
You deal 1,000,000 damage. And then back to the top. Flynn, you're up.
Which one did the electrical damage?
The one you're fighting.
All right, long as I'm hitting the right guy, cause he's gonna get it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop some stamina in this sucker. Power attacks.
Okay.
I'm gonna blow all my stamina. 2 power attacks,
All right.
and then my regular attacks. All right, let's
I'm
go.
so excited for this.
get them. I hope they're both crits too.
He winds up.
Oh, wait. We gotta knock down 10 because I forgot power attacks. You half your bonus, right?
Yeah. That first power attack is a hit. The second power attack is a
that one's
hit.
definitely a hit
Yeah.
because I did already subtract it to get
Yep.
the right to hit on that.
And so
Nice.
it's 24 normal, right?
Yes. So it'll be 48 and 48, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir, it
96.
would. And you drop him with both of those attacks.
I
You
still got an attack
literally-
left. Who's left? That guy standing next to me, he's getting the next one.
Yeah,
This is
okay.
just a random
Flynn's
roll.
just like moving around the battlefield, just wrecking people now.
Bam, another 24.
And you drop this one too. Flynn climbs up on the caravan and just obliterates everyone. Nickina's been working on one guy this whole time.
Flynn, that was my kill. Come on.
It was your kill. You got him. You got him. It was your kill. You got him.
Flynn points to the unconscious guy he also recently knocked out on the ground. After Flynn, it is Nickina.
Grumbling. Nickina's gonna go after the guy smacking up on Gorik.
Okay.
Maybe this one will be a more worthy adversary.
That is
That's
a
a crit.
critical hit.
And then a
You
miss.
have killed him.
Oh my.
No, this one was disappointing.
Gorik's been like, you know, like Captain America, bloodied, and I can do this all day. Yeah. And then Nickina, you come up behind him and just like do some of your wind-up martial arts moves, and then punch him so hard in the head that his head flies off of his body.
That is the secret. Do not leave a head to make decisions.
Oh my. After that, it is Bran's turn.
Is this guy over here in my range, or do I need to move closer?
What are you? Spell range?
Yeah.
You need to move closer,
No,
but
sass
you're good right
range.
there. Yeah, he's well within
Also
range of your
sass.
sass.
My says, I am going to heal myself 74 and also recover some health. And plus 70.
What do you guys
Alright.
think? Is Brand going to one-shot this guy?
I haven't been rolling well.
Or she nat
so
ones
I am
and takes
not
out
sure,
Jinsar.
But I'm gonna shoot him with my ice arrow. Because he wouldn't
81
share your
is
ice creams.
81 is a
It's just
hit.
rude.
How much
rude.
damage?
36 damage.
Good hit. He's still up. After Brand, it is Jensar.
All right, I'm going to attempt another hit with the halberd,
Go for
power
it.
attack style.
41 is not a hit. You go to swing at him, and he just kind of sidesteps slightly as you plant the halberd into the wagon.
Dang.
Gorik appears to be up next. He's just gonna like take a moment. He needs a moment. He's not feeling that great.
Do you need some rocks for sustenance?
Nikona! It's been a while since I've been in a fight this tough. Losing my edge.
But you are made of all edge, yes?
You're right! I forgot about that! And he starts running towards the fray. He's
Do
like
be careful, Gorik.
he's like half limping, half running excitedly. After that, Jensar. Your
Callisto's unconscious body, because he's all rock.
your mortal nemesis is going to attempt to grapple you one more time.
You think so, eh?
He's gonna try. He grabs you by the hands and halberd, or attempts to.
Ooh.
A 38 versus a 31. Oh man! And so he does the classic like Star Trek combat. You're grappled, and then he tries to throw you, but you grab him and you throw him. And so you've knocked
old
him now
Kirk.
off of the caravan. He is on the ground. He lands with a thud. And
Can we get a Wilhelm scream for that?
yeah.
Well, that was the shortest Wilhelm ever.
Yeah. Flynn, you're up.
I would
All right.
do it.
So let's see. All we have left is this guy down here.
Yep.
I will run and jump off of this wagon
Do a
and whack him.
okay. Roll it.
Come on, crits.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
One of them's a crit.
Yeah,
The second
he's-
one's a crit.
uh,
Is the
he's-
74 a hit?
It is, and the 88 kills him.
All right.
Good job, everybody.
What about the one that's passed out?
We're gonna question him later.
He is
Can we
definitely
eat the ice
unconscious.
cream now?
Cool. No, there's still two more off in the countryside somewhere.
I don't care about them. Get off. I want ice creams.
I do not believe the cowards will give us
Uh,
the contest.
You can have the ice creams, but this is my wagon.
Gorik doesn't have a mount. He'd gladly ride as he heals up.
I bandaged this guy up to make sure he doesn't bleed out.
Do not
Okay.
listen to the complaining. He is.
Gorik. I'm gonna stab Gorik with a healing syringe.
As you do so, the needle breaks. I'm made of
I'm just
rock,
gonna-
friend.
I'm just gonna smash the syringe against him. Does that work?
It does. The syringe breaks. You take 2 points of damage from the glass.
Worth it.
Yeah, but the healing salve that you have inside is absorbed by his wound, and he is healed. How
Is he
much
fully
healing?
healed?
I mean,
No,
that's-
it only heals for 50.
he feels much better.
Nikita then walks up. That is not how you heal someone, and punches him with a healing bug.
It's like an uppercut right to the jaw. I feel better. Thank you, Nikina.
See, that is how you do the healing.
I'm gonna
Well
heal
done.
myself.
Well done.
Okay.
Ooh
Does
la
anybody
la.
else need like some healing or anything?
Nikita turns to Brad, healing that she's hearing that she needs to heal herself. Do you need assistance?
I am fine, thank
Oh.
you.
Okay.
So, what do you do now?
But I have leeches.
So I heard something of this ice cream.
Oui?
Let us see what is truly inside, yes?
We're gonna open these wagons and there's gonna be ice Kelementok in there. I'm telling you.
I'm assuming.
Firstly, you
Flynn
find
is,
328 Corphone teeth on all of the bodies, along with obsidian
Oh.
swords and Athelian
Somebody write
armor.
that down.
328 for how many dudes?
No, like that's all of the Corphone
Total.
teeth. You
Oh,
find.
okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, I thought you said per.
Okay, and then what was
I was
the
like, we rich!
No. Athelian armor and obsidian swords. So, investigating the caravan, inside there are pilfered boxes, and Ray was right, Ice Elementalk bound and chained.
Oh my!
This does not look like iced cream.
I was promised orange and creamsicles and fudgesicles and.
I mean, what do your people taste of?
We do not taste. You don't lick an Ice Elementalk. How rude! Let the Ice Elementalk him or her.
Nikita reaches up and pulls out whatever's constricting about. What do you taste of? Yes.
You pull
Ignore
out.
him. He is just being rude. He was
Are you
not raised
asking that
properly.
before you unbind them and they can
It's
talk?
like it's literally like the same time. Like, okay, you settle this for us.
One of them, you just undo the nearest one's muzzle, I guess you could call it, and it says, "Well, I don't take kindly to thinking that I'm some kind of food." Jensar
tell
rolls a
him.
154 for what?
I'm foraging and harvesting body parts from these dead peoples.
You find all the things you could ever wish to harvest from a body.
Wait, are there more Elementalks in this wagon? Can
So
I
there
open
are
it up?
about 6 Kelementalk total. There's 2 in the
Okay.
front wagon and 4 in the back wagon.
Apologize on our confusion. We were told they were transporting iced cream.
Well, I just don't rightfully think that's right, thinking us we're some kind of snack. We are a whole meal.
Oh my, that is what I always say.
I know, right?
This seems
I think
like,
you may have found your family.
this does seem quite familiar, yes.
So, after unbinding the rest of them, they kind of all get their bearings and ease into their caravan once more. And I'm just gonna kind of put some around just for reference.
Wait, so they say that this was their caravans and they were attacked by bandits that took them over?
That is exactly what happened.
Okay.
So
Then I just go ahead and poke this guy because I don't need any additional information from him.
you're useless.
Squish.
So
As soon as he's dead, I walk over.
just start doing your thing. Oh my.
I this time though, I have an idea, and I don't know if this'll pay dividends later, but I'm also removing their teeth.
Weird, but okay. You find
You
a
enter the
These are
counterfeit Corphone teeth.
Vincent.
That's exactly what I was
Get out of my head!
so you find about 50 usable intact teeth. They
Okay.
look nothing
I mean,
like a
we've-
Corphone's teeth.
Nick and
But-
I are literally holding both up. I do not know if this is such a good idea.
Well, I am hoping that I will find someone that will want these as trophies, maybe? Da-da-da-da?
Interesting.
Whatever keeps you busy.
So after a moment, the Ice Elementalk gets settled, and one of them, who is clearly the de facto leader, starts speaking to you, Brand. He kind of joins you on the back of this caravan for a moment as everyone's kind of sitting and resting, kind of regaining some of their stamina and reducing their fatigue, if you will. And he says, well, thank you, Missy. That's awful kind of you for releasing us from our bonds. I tell you what, if you're ever in the Palace of the Ice Queen, just tell him Nosh vouches for you.
What is Ice Queen?
Oh my, I have never met any Askelementox as friendly as you. I've only met just a few Askelementox in my life, and I just thought I was just strange or something because they were just all so rude, but you're so nice.
Well,
think she's
saving
hitting
one's
on you.
life does a long way for, gaining some rapport, if you will.
I mean, to tell the truth, we thought we were getting ice creams, not ice queens, but you do you.
I'm not giving you the queen, I'm just letting you know that it's a safe haven if you need it to be.
Oh, I thought you were the ice queen. I thought y'all were like a traveling troupe or something. I was getting
Nope.
excited, but okay, the ice queen?
It's a place, the palace. It's in the frozen expanse up to the north. Dion, what were you just saying a second ago?
I said, I think she's hitting on you.
Oh. Nothing like being called a queen to be hit on. If you're ever up in the frozen expanse, just head our way. It's a beautiful city made entirely of ice.
That sounds delightful. I would love to see that. Is that where all the Askelementox are?
No, but it's the most organized refuge for our kind.
Is there like a I don't know, like a genealogy place or something, or maybe like milk cartons or something where there's like lost children's faces on them or something? Maybe if somebody happened to have been lost, just asking for a friend.
Yeah, we carved
Is that
missing
true,
ice
you?
Kelementox faces on the side of frozen milk cartons. That's not normal to you folk? Okay. Well. So, do you guys have anything to ask or anything like that you can think of?
Have you seen any creatures that resemble this? I only just learned that apparently I am not from this world.
Well, I could have told you that. No, I have no idea what you are, friend, but you do sound kinda odd.
People keep telling me that today. It's very strange.
Well, at least it's just today, it's not a lifelong thing, so could be worse.
I think he sounds fine.
So, what brings you to these parts? Where are you going? Maybe we can all ride together to your destination.
I do not remember where we are going.
You know
Death
what?
mostly.
It's totally flown out of my mind.
You know,
trying to make it back home?
yeah.
What the Rockman said, yes.
Yes.
Well, I'll
somebody show
be.
him our doohickey things that Belfeath gave us. See, we're in the employ of this Belfeith. And
I
while
can't
he
tell
is-
you who that is or why that would matter, but if it's important to you, then okay. You're traveling with a rock
big
element
floaty
on.
city.
Oh, you guys are heading to Arachil, okay. Well,
Yes.
I'm definitely not heading there, but I tell you what, we can ride with until our paths do divulge.
Well, as long as you do not also try to kill us like your... I want to say friends, but it apparently not. The others did. It would be welcomed.
Well, if you think we treat our own kind like they treated us, then you're awfully mistaken. But, to each their own, everyone's got a different upbringing and all. Well, let us be off then. And so, after a while, you guys are traveling on the road pretty normal. Is there any dialogue you wish to bring up along the journey? Callisto, Gorik simply has laid over her mount and is kind of leading the Vigoth by its muzzle. He's got his hand up and he's kind of like humming a little ditty just for Callisto. Get better soon! Don't die on me yet! That's his song.
Miss Brand, is there something that I'm missing there, or no?
What do you mean missing? Like with your voice, or like
No,
with
he
Doric, or...
seems very taken. Yes, I don't believe I've seen him care for one of us quite so much.
I mean, Callisto might be the only one who can stand him, so I say let them.
Who am I to stop anyone from anything?
And I mean, I guess he has been useful in his own loud, sharp way.
I'm going to catch him pooping one day, I swear.
So after a while of travel, Nosh and the Icekill Mentok decide to break away and head to the frozen expanse as they intended. Waving as they depart, Nosh yells, if you ever find yourselves near the Palace of the Ice Queen, just, like I said, tell them Nosh vouches for you. Continuing
Which
on.
way was that again? I'm sorry.
How do we find that?
He just kind of haphazardly points in a general direction to the north.
He said,
Clearly,
like, frozen.
General direction.
yeah, the place is called the Frozen Expanse, where that's located.
Frozen expanse.
I'm sure others have probably heard of the place.
Probably.
Let's go there. That sounds delightful. So cold, chilly. I bet there's ice everywhere in the frozen expanse and the palace of the Ice Queen. Wouldn't you like to meet the Ice Queen, Nikina?
I mean, I'm quite fluffy, so I do believe I would be fine. My concern would be for you. Would
For
you? You have always been a more unique individual. Would it feel odd to be common amongst others?
What? I had not thought of that. Like I wouldn't be special anymore?
I mean,
Oh no, you will still be
maybe-
special.
you would be for us at least.
But my family might be there, and maybe my face is on a milk carton, and maybe they have been looking for me.
Maybe one day we will all have our own reunions.
I do
maybe
like
they
reunions.
haven't.
There's always food.
Or the bright ray of sunshine makes a point.
Continuing
What did he
on,
say?
I said, maybe they haven't!
They could, I mean, he's right. They
Rude.
could be terrible people who do not care.
I'm sure they're not terrible people. Unless they're terrible people. Do you think they're terrible people, Nikina? Why would you say they were terrible people? Do you know something I don't know?
I mean, Gorik seemed to imply that the opposite is always true, so.
So, making your way toward Arakiel, you enter the threshold. The journey is pretty uneventful, and you arrive at Arakiel without much incident. You make your way home to report your findings to Belfeath, stopping only to stable your mounts. So, you get home and you have a little bit.
We are home.
The journey up to the Augury Vestige is almost peaceful, something you haven't quite felt much of recently.
The AV Club, a sight for sore eyes.
So as you make your way back, you find Belfeath and relay your findings in the confrontation you had with Basilius Karnrar. After a moment of silence and judgment, he speaks, saying, "There is only one city of ice in all of Tundris, the Palace of the Ice Queen. If Karnrar escaped there, you'll have to go. Looks like you're heading there next."
It is lucky then that we met the others from such place and gave us an invitation as well, so we should be welcomed, yes?
Use that
I mean,
to your
I'm pretty sure they're our
advantage.
best friends now.
Come to think of it, we could have asked more questions if we had put two and two together, but you know.
This time, as you find Karnrar, kill him. I do not want to hear he has escaped our clutches again. Here, take this. It's a device that will divert any portals to the Oracular Threshold detainment cell. If he tries to escape again, I will kill one of you.
Not it.
Let me rephrase that. If he does escape again, if you use this device, he shouldn't be able to escape if he tries. You'll be sent right to the threshold.
I mean, to be fair, we were trying to kill him very much.
I don't work with very well under pressure, Belfeeth. I believe I'm getting the vapors.
Let us discuss this. You will kill one of us. Is this random or do we vote?
I mean, we are already one compatriot down. So does that kind of count as a gimme?
But he has the brain worms.
Where is David?
Don't you sacrifice my duckling.
He kind of went insane.
I was worried about that.
He is in a treatment facility, at least per our understanding.
I've heard of a settlement nearby. Is that where he is?
Yes, but do not kill him?
Well, it appears I have found a use for Bubbles after all. I will send him to keep tabs on Threepwood.
Oh good, you have not murdered Bubbles. My promise has not been broken.
Gazing over at the crystal structure at the front of the augury vestige, he is still frozen in crystal and has been for what seems like months now. I'll miss seeing my decoration as I enter, but this is more important.
I could send you more people if you want.
No. Go to the siege laboratory.
Note, send more people.
Go to the siege laboratory in the military district. They'll outfit you with a wagon capable of withstanding the harsh environment of Tundras. Now, be gone. Belfeeth leaves, clearly annoyed. You take some time to gather your thoughts, rest, and replenish your supplies and rations. Then, you head to the military district.
As we're walking, it would have been helpful if he gave us this device before. If he knew this was a problem.
Did he tell us what the name of this device was? Like, is it like Margot or like Charlotte? Or
I think you should name it something, yes.
Like
Is it a Ghostbusters trap?
It does kind of seem like one. It's like a box with a button on it.
You just need to slide it out.
Yeah.
Now!
So you find yourselves in the military district. You need to find the siege laboratory. What do you do?
Excuse
Did I come across it when I was here before?
No, not really.
Okay.
Excuse me, gentlemen. May I ask a question?
What do you want?
Do you know the way to the siege laboratory?
They kind of look at each other back and forth. No. I hate to say this, but we're not privy to such information.
Then you are not very useful for information, are you?
like
I'm
you
afraid
don't know?
not.
Like you don't know, or like you can't tell us because we have these like credentials that we could show you. See, look at this.
The
if you
siege
don't know-
laboratory is, I'm afraid, high security. Part of that is not knowing exactly where it is.
Well, then take me to your leader.
Yeah, anyone who could point us in the correct direction.
Maybe worthwhile asking some people as you come across them. Most of the guards in this district don't have the security clearance to find such building, or at least know which door the entry is. They keep it pretty well hidden.
I mean, that's all and well for security, but not very welcoming when someone has a pressing need.
You have more security clearance than I do.
Yes, we just have a very unhelpful benefactor, I suppose.
I'd be careful who you say that around.
Oh, he knows.
Oh no, we love him so much. We just
He
so
literally
excited
threatened
to be in his employ.
Miss Brand, he literally threatened to kill one of us.
I mean, he is the worst, but yes.
I will pretend I did not hear that.
Listen, we can respect the man, but also fear his wrath, yes?
That is wise.
Also,
Excuse me,
his hair is
sir.
delicious. What?
Azurian Churros in the chat!
I like providing zero context to these people.
Yes. And so, Brand, as you get a good ways up the
Yoo-hoo,
road,
excuse me.
Miss
a
Brand.
hooded individual is kind of eyeing you as you walk by, and as you approach him, he goes, "Ah, good! I was worried I was going to have to approach you."
Well, good. We're of the same mind then now, aren't we?
Indeed, it's a pleasure to see you, Brand.
Oh dear, I am quite taken aback because while you seem to have my name, I do not have your name. Are you one of them little grubby pickpockets? And Brand's like checking her pockets to make sure like she still has her ID and everything.
I'm afraid not. Ah, well, Flynn, Callisto, Nicanor, it's good to see you all.
I would say likewise, but might you introduce yourself?
Sure, I am Detective Sprocket.
Oh no.
Are you in any way related to what is his
An
name?
Inspector Gadget by chance?
Yes.
No, I'm afraid I don't know an Inspector Gadget. But what I do know is that you are in dire peril.
Well, yes, Belfield is
mean,
going to
that
off
is-
one of us if we don't do his thing.
To be fair,
I
that is
don't know anything
definitely
about that.
A usual state of being is some sort of peril.
This is true.
I've heard that rumor, yeah. I've heard rumors that someone is working against everything you're doing. And I wonder if your pursuit of a certain individual, wink wink, is maybe steering you all in the wrong direction.
Well, I do know the individual we work against. It is called Chat. Sometimes the odds work out in our favor.
I do sometimes feel like there is some kind of like third party something like just messing with us, especially when we're in battles and stuff.
It's
Some
like,
call
who do
it
you-
fate, others call it dice rolls.
Well, you'd be
have
surprised how
heard
many
that they
times
call
creatures become enormous around us.
I have
That's
heard
the
that they call
Azure,
it
baby.
tofu.
Well, I'm here to tell you two things. First, be wary. There are some people who would see you dead for their own nefarious purposes. Secondly, I think what you're looking for you already passed by. You're going to the Siege Laboratory, yes?
Oh yes, can you take us there?
I would love to, but again, keep on your toes. Now,
Oh, I am on my toes. I'm
Okay,
tippy-toeing.
follow me this way.
I cannot help but ask. You tell us there's individuals who wish to do harm.
He's camping so
How do we know you are not an individual who wishes to do harm?
I'll explain in a moment. He basically does a hand gesture on what looks like the outline of a door-sized brick in the wall. And as he does so, the door opens and he enters.
Oh
Well,
my.
come on, come on.
turning to the guards. Okay, you would have seen a door open right in front of you before.
This is not there anywhere. I've never seen this before.
Well,
but-
if we end up turning, missing, or dying, you know what to do.
You are right. I will do nothing.
Wait, what?
Goodbye. As you enter, Detective Sprocket turns to you all and says, "Well, here's the deal. Whoever you seek has employed me to, detectivize things here in Arachio. I wish no harm to the throne, or to anyone else for that matter, but I am curious as to the ulterior motives of your esteemed leader. And so I tell you one more time, someone is working against you from within the city. I know Karnrar knows it. I have witnessed things go awry for others who are in similar pursuits. I feel that you all have the best chance for success considering your unique backgrounds and abilities. Now, there's one more thing I need to tell you. I am actually a mechanism. I have replaced many of the parts in my body with temporary pieces. So, as such, this incredibly important, incredibly secret message that only the engineer over here knows about will self-destruct in about 3 seconds. So, good luck, bye! And a moment goes by, and then the apparition of Detective Sprocket explodes,
Oh my.
leaving everyone covered in soot and dust.
Was that was a strange man Borg?
Did he say he was working for our enemy?
I think he was, but then he was talking about someone else who was working against us.
It is all very confusing.
Engineer, sir or madam.
The smell of science and industry stings your nostrils. You are met.
The smell of science in the morning.
It smells not good. The head researcher addresses you. Well, hello there. Belfith has already sent word. We have a very special wagon for you. It's capable of maintaining a tolerable temperature inside, so don't worry about that. But we have also adjusted the sizing inside the wagon. So even though it looks like a normal wagon, when entered it's actually a 4-room shelter. So
I said,
you're
larger on
welcome.
the inside.
So
Oh,
it is
did you
bigger
know?
in the inside, yes.
Yes, it's complicated magic. That's why we keep this place secret under lock and key. We can't have any of the regular folk getting wind of all of this fancy
Did you not
research.
just see that?
Something like that sounds
Did
perfect
a
for a
give
doctor
you
like me.
magic?
Look, here's the deal. We took the liberty to outfit your mounts, barding with protective wards against the cold of tundras. We have a portal ready for you to be sent near the Palace of the Ice Queen when you're ready. But, just as Detective Sprocket was telling you, I fear there's somebody messing with you. I think
Isn't
they
there
want you
always?
dead while trying to make it look like it is part of your job.
Well, who could that be?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to maintain a low profile so that I can continue to live in this esteemed city of the Azure.
In what guarantee do we have that it is not you who is trying to sabotage?
What if you're a snake in the grass?
I don't know what snake and grass means, but what I
Yeah,
can
what is-
assure you is
what
it
is
is
that?
not me. I have gone through this wagon, and your mount's barding to make sure, tip-top to very bottom, that everything is working fine. I literally just went over it 25 minutes before you got here.
That is plenty
Albeit-
of time for some bone to be planted. I think we should go through it again.
Well, feel
I'd
free
use a
to...
speech.
Go ahead.
I was gonna use my speech craft to try to determine if he's lying.
Okay, Go ahead and roll.
I did. It's not a great
61 versus 67.
Oh.
He's not lying to you, and you don't feel like he's lying to you. Look, I want you all to succeed. Basilius Conrad, regardless of who employs who, he was very good at his job, and it is terrible that he was shown in such a terrible light. But I also completely back the Outcast King. He has done nothing but great things for our people, for the city, and most importantly for our kind. So, I tell you, I have no stake in the game besides seeing justice served as the Outcast King would wish it. So, take that as you wish. The portal is ready. Then you are simply board the wagon and step through.
Is there anything useful on this table here?
Not really. Most of it's like blueprints and stuff.
My only desire is to fight stronger opponents, to gain my own strength.
Well, you're in luck.
I suppose that is the case, yes.
Yes, where you're going.
Either path will bring struggle.
True. Though you will have to deal with some of the temperature, you can't necessarily, talk with people from inside your wagon. Especially if you're so tiny.
I just mean I want to fight strong people.
Oh, you care not about what I say. Okay, that's fine. Well, I have work to do,
I'm just
so...
saying, in the end of the day, if someone's trying to kill us or not, it will bring strong fight.
Well,
Yes.
good to know you don't care about anything but fighting. That's good. All right, feel free to go at your leisure. I have much work to do. He starts studying away and writing notations down.
Turning to Bran. I mean, I'm not wrong. Yes, people keep trying to kill us every day, regardless of their motivation.
I mean, that is true.
So
I mean,
let's
should we
just
be finding this other
fight
person?
and become strong.
Well, but maybe there's somebody trying to sabotage us and.
I mean,
What did
seems to-
Jensar roll a 90 for?
It was actually 90 plus 15, but I forgot to add the 15 for machining to look at the blueprints.
So looking over the blueprints of the wagon, you are definitely impressed with the ingenuity of the engineer. The blueprints look completely sound, and giving it a quick once-over, you see that everything appears to be in order.
Neat. Anything that I could build later?
No, most of it's, I mean, you can grab the blueprints for this, basically, or kind of quickly notate them. They're a little complex to do just while he's not looking. But if you want to try and, pilfer them and steal them for later, you can.
Nah, I better not.
We will know who did it. No. So,
It was Nikna.
you board the wagon and ready yourselves for the journey ahead. Riding through the portal, you are led by your mounts from within the wagon. You can see through the windows the frigid landscape. Snow is falling, and the windows begin to frost from within. The temperature begins to sharply drop. It appears the wagon's temperature control has been set to the wrong setting. You'll need to figure out how to adjust it before you freeze to death. Looking outside, it appears that outside's not much of a better alternative.
Is this a working fireplace over here?
It's defunct, but yes, there's a little chimney.
I checked it just 20 minutes ago.
I checked the chimney to make sure that the flute's open if there is one.
It
If it's just
is.
to be cold.
Yeah,
Okay. I start
it's good.
shoveling wood in there, and I break out my flint and tinder and start trying to get some heat going while we
With
figure out.
no indication of this will be helpful or not, Nikita's gonna slap everybody with a ward.
Okay. Dion, roll a wilderness check for Flynn.
Okay.
66 does it. Oh wait, that's
That was
Jensar's
Jensar.
roll. 22 does not do it. You take a moment. And we are going to roll initiative next time as we deal with the frigid cold of the frozen expanse. So, everyone, thank you so much for watching, for participating. There was a lot of meat to this episode, I feel like. Obviously, you know, people got hurt, but there's some depth there. So we'll hang out for a moment and chat about that. If you haven't already, subscribe on Twitch, follow us on the socials. If you are interested in providing more characters like Detective Sprocket or Pinicky and Brian, become an NPC generator on our Patreon page. Yeah, Yarf! So we will see you guys next week for episode 22 of Shattered Dungeons. And as always, remember this very important piece of wisdom. Quack!
Oh.